Have you ever tried playing with a magnet? How powerful was it? It's likely to be able to lift iron filings, pins, nails, and other magnetic materials. There are also more powerful magnets that can lift enormous items, as well as manually controlled magnets that are utilized in delicate medical procedures. Magnets are employed in practically every technology nowadays, even though you wouldn't think so. Is any of those magnets, however, powerful enough to destroy a whole planet or solar system? Magnetars, on the other hand, are likely to be able to. These are the most strong, ferocious, and widespread magnets in the universe. Magnetars form in the same way that neutron stars do, when the core of a large star collapses during a supernova explosion. When big stars, much more massive than the Sun, explode in an enormous blast of energy known as a supernova, neutron stars are born. The outward pressure of nuclear fusion is no longer sufficient to counteract massive gravity pulling inward on such stars. Protons and electrons are violently attracted into the same area, instantaneously transforming into neutrons. The outcome is a massive ball filled with neutrons that is subjected to enormous gravitational forces. That same star used to be brimming with hydrogen fusions, helium, carbon, and iron, but now it's just neutrons. When these neutron stars first develop, they are pulsars. Pulsars are astronomical objects that rotate rapidly and generate electromagnetic radiation continuously due to their strong magnetic fields. Magnetars are the same quickly revolving neutron stars that produce incredibly powerful magnetic fields and unleash high-energy X-rays and gamma rays, much to the consternation of scientists. A few magnetars are also pulsars, celestial lighthouses with tremendous radio beams that sweep the sky, and rarely, beams of visible light too, such as in the case of the Crab Nebula. Astronomers were able to calculate a precise distance to a magnetar for the first time after discovering a magnetar that is also a pulsar. The surface magnetic field strength of a typical magnetar is 1014 to 1015 Gauss, with inner magnetic field strengths 10 times higher. Magnetars have magnetic fields that are roughly a quadrillion times stronger than the Earth's and a billion times stronger than humanity's best efforts. What would happen if a magnetar would enter solar system? If a magnetar were to approach our planet too closely, you would immediately sense its existence. It would delete all the information on the magnetic strips of your credit cards and any other electronic device at a distance of halfway between the Moon and Earth. What, on the other hand, would it do to you? Each atom in your body, which all contain charge-carrying electrons and protons, would be stretched if you got closer than 1,000 kilometers to this cosmic titan, disrupting your bioelectric field and breaking your molecular structures. Your body would essentially vanish into thin air. Magnetars are responsible for causing major changes in the Earth, like Starquakes. A tremendous energy spike on December 27, 2004, took out satellites and telecommunications networks, as well as submarines and aircraft for a fraction of a second. Everything was back to normal within minutes. However, the Earth's magnetic field had altered as a result of this quick sequence of events. The star's crust rips open when the quickly spinning magnetar's tremendous magnetic field moves, in a manner comparable to an earthquake. The inside of the star spreads out like a ball of rubber bands, finally snapping under the great pressure. The star's crust heats up and tears, producing a firestorm of electrons, plasma, and photons that appears as a bubble on the star's side. This burning bubble is attached to the magnetar by a bright beam of gamma radiation, which emits a massive surge of energy. After losing trillions of joules of energy in a millisecond, the revolving bubble shrinks back down and integrates back into the core, the calm after a disaster. Indeed, magnetars are a special kind of neutron star, harboring intensely strong magnetic fields which is capable of producing astonishing consequences. If you found this video interesting, please hit like and subscribe to our channel Explified for more such content.